Hello, Cheapario here with another figure unboxing. Today we're doing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 30th anniversary special figures from Hasbro. So these figures are just timed for the 30th anniversary special, as you can see on the side of each box. They've got the upcoming special, Once and Always, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers reunion special on Netflix that'll be playing on April of this year. So they have these figures that are celebrating the original Rangers from the show. So as you can see here, and they're not identifying the name of the Power Ranger themselves. They're not saying Zach. They're not saying Jason. They're not saying Trini. They are just saying Red Ranger, Black Ranger, and Yellow Ranger. So these boxes come in like this VHS tape style that they've been doing as of late. They've been doing these with the Zords as well, that it's kind of in this VHS format, like an original box that you'd have a VHS in. Like when you go to Blockbuster back in the day and you look through all the boxes um, and be able to select your VHS tape. So they have that same style. And on the back, they've got the actual figures themselves and their accessories. I don't know if that's like a power coin that it comes with, or if it actually comes with some type of sticker or decal. But as you can see here, they've got the power blades and power blasters, and Zach comes with his kind of like his mastodon looking staff. He's got the power sword, and Trini has the daggers. So we're gonna get these boxes open and see how the figures looks. I think that in the case of some of these figures, especially the Jason, I believe this mold has been used previously in a kind of like a Dino Rangers package release that was with some of the prior season Rangers. So I think at least for the Jason figure, it'll be a previously released mold. But for some of these others, I think it's going to be kind of a brand new figure altogether, at least from Hasbro. So let's see here. Let's get these popped open. Take off the tape. Got it. So let's start popping these open. I didn't want to damage the box, but it looks like I might have to kind of crease it a little bit. Oh, okay. It's in little bags. Did not expect that. Interesting. So let's gonna put this box this. Oh, here we go. Comes with a little. Oh, that's so cool. It's got the Red Ranger VHS tape and kind of like handwriting, as if like a little kid is recording their favorite episodes. That is cool. So you got the Red Ranger, and I believe the purpose here is to peel this off. If I did that properly. On the bottom, take that off, take this out, take the slip, and maybe kind of put it underneath there. Let's find out. Is it kind of fit inside that way? I guess it really doesn't matter. I guess it's kind of like that. Not really sure. I have to take a look at that later. How is that properly going to be displayed? But anyway, let's get that displayed to the side. Let's do it this way. Pop it up. Put this back there. Put this back there. And let's see what's in the bag. So yeah, I believe this Jason figure has been previously released, this mold at least, with like, I believe it was the 25th anniversary. No, sorry. It wasn't for an anniversary at all. I believe it was for Beast Morphers. They did an episode when Jason came back and he was teaming up with some of the other Dino Rangers from other seasons. And they did a reunion special with those characters, and they released that mold back then. So it's been 2 or 3 years now. But he comes with a power coin. If you can take a look at that, guys. Power Rangers. It's a cool little little coin there, and his power sword. It's a decent little figure. I think it's a. Get these joints popped. There we go. Put him in his hand. Fits just fine. It's a decent little figure. Something is a little off with seeing the joints or his arms kind of separated so much from his chest, but it's a decent little figure. And I will say, does his head turn? Yeah, his head. And that's all it really gives, that up and down motion. I can't really push it down, kind of push it up a little bit higher. But the visor looks good. A lot of times the visor is kind of messed up for these figures, or at least for the Jason figure. Come on, Jason. Pose. There we go. Does he have knee joints? He's got knee joints, so he can kind of pose into more of an action type of pose. Again, a little bow-legged, to be honest with you. It's an okay figure. But in terms of these figures, got them off of Hasbro Pulse. I'm sure you could be able to find it off of Walmart. I think that's the primary retailer that they're selling it through. So let's get Jason open. Let's see what's inside. Interesting about these little baggies. I was not expecting that. And of course, another VHS tape. You got the Black Ranger. Look at that, Black Ranger. Pretty cool. Trying to figure out how these are going to be displayed. I'll probably have to do a separate video on what's the proper way to display these. Excuse me, guys. There's Zach. Sorry, all this 90s nostalgia got me choked up. So I think that I'm missing a piece, guys. There we go. It was in the wrapping. So he's got his little power. I don't even remember what this was called. Anybody in the comments can kind of correct me. I haven't watched the show in so long, but I'm just going off of memory. Pop it in his hand. There we go. Yeah, not great in terms of it fitting in his hand. Okay, there we go. Fits fine. Still a little bow-legged. Don't like that. Almost feel like more wax figures than the actual Rangers themselves. All right, now let's get. He's got the same coin, the Mastodon. He's got the Power Rangers insignia. He's got the Power Blaster. You're going to put that into Zach's left hand and get this staff. And I'm pretty sure it extends. Does it extend? Come on. It feels like it should extend, but it's not doing it for me. Maybe it's just stiff. Well, we're going to put him right there. Try this again. Maybe I need to read the instructions. Is there instructions here? No. I was pretty positive that this extends, but I guess it's just the look of it. There we go. Maybe it just kind of swivels down. Kind of extending a little bit. So you gotta, instead of pulling it, you kind of have to swivel it. So we're going to put that in his hand. Alrighty. All right, so I guess he's not going to hold the grip. Try it over. All right. Finally got it. So the weight is kind of tipping him over. There. Fine. Stay. Stay. Pork power. All right. Now let's do... Great. All right, let's give them each the coin. Put Zach back. We're not going to give him his weapon in his other hand because he's going to lose his balance, but we're going to hold it to the side over here. Let's get Trini open. Again, the bags. And then the VHS tape, the Yellow Ranger. I'm going to put that back there. Let's see what's in the bags. You've got her little dagger, you've got a power blaster, and you've got her power coin, again saying Power Rangers back there. Let's put that down there. She's got a second dagger in the wrapping, so make sure you don't lose them. And there is the Yellow Ranger Trini. And let's see, this time we're going to put the blaster inside of her belt. Fits just fine. Let's see if we can put the daggers in her hands, see if it fits any better than what it did for Zach. Daggers fit perfectly into her hands. And so with these figures, a little like stiff, at least coming on the box. There we go. I wish their heads turned a little bit more because they're always going to be looking down. But these aren't meant to be really, so to speak, adult collectors. These are something that could be fun for just kids. I do think there's kind of a fun nature of it being for both adults and kids, that you've got the VHS tape look to it. But in terms of the figures themselves, there's not going to be much in terms of how you can really pose them. She seems to be doing okay, but in any case, these figures are okay, guys. I think that if you get a bunch of them side by side like this, they kind of pop, and especially with the backgrounds like that, I think that looks really good if Zach would cooperate with me. And before I end this video, I am determined, I am absolutely determined that he is going to hold this staff properly. There we go, finally. And if I could just pull his, again, he's got these stiff joints. All of them do, coming out of the box. There we go. And is he gonna bend the knees because they look better with their action poses? Come on, Zach. But I don't like that you can't really tilt their heads any more than you see there. It's just kind of stuck in that pose. It always looks like they're looking down. I wish I could turn their heads up, but you can't. It's not meant to be a that much of a posable toy. But anyway, we do what we can. Make sure we can get them in these action poses before we end the video. Here we go. There we go. Come on, Zach. The last one, not left standing. There we go. So that is my unboxing of these Power Ranger figures, guys. I hope that you like, in terms of this line, I hope you like these retro figures, or kind of these retro displays for these Mighty Morphin Power Ranger figures. These are a little bit more of a budget range that you can find at Walmart. And again, I bought these off of Hasbro Pulse. And when you see them in stores, they're going to be hanging on the pegs like this. So, something that's affordable, and yet also being able to celebrate your old Rangers from the original 90s show. It looks like they're not going to cooperate with me much longer. So let's get them standing. Okay, you're going in the box. Trini's the only one that cooperated, guys. Back in the box. Well, hope you liked it, guys. Try picking these up if you can. If you love Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, go pick it up. If you're not much of a fan of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and you aren't a fan of any of the 90s Power Ranger shows, then the VHS nostalgia and the figures themselves may not be for you. But I enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And with that, Please like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.